Hello, welcome back to 90s Rusty Retros. And today, we're back with Camilla, the Audi 80, who is just over there. And today, we're going to be giving her a full once-over, a full service, gearbox service, you name it, everything needs doing, except the fuel filter. Because last time I did one of those, it did not go well. As you can probably tell, I am sick again. I did get better, I am now sick, once again, because someone else in work got me sick. Unbelievable. Right, shall we crack on, shall we? Now, I don't know if you can hear that if I let you listen for a second. I can hear air squirting out of that tyre. I've got a very flat tyre. Now, I don't know what I hit, but whatever I hit or ran over, that tyre went flat within seconds. Luckily, I have a spare in the boot. Rather fortunate, you could say, because I would have got here with no spare tyre. And I know I look rough. I literally woke up about less than an hour ago and I came straight here to do this because we've got a Halloween party to throw tonight and I have to pick someone up later tonight. So I need to get this car serviced on the road again pretty quickly. So, good old Camilla doesn't fail to surprise. Flat tyre on the day she's getting serviced. I mean, here we are. I must have hit a pretty big pothole or something because that doesn't happen overnight. Oh, God, that tyre needs replacing as well. Fucking hell. Remember, I swapped those over. Rearsley twoffing on payday. That's now flat, so that needs a replacement. Fuck's sake. Never mind. Onwards and upwards. Let's crack on. Right, I do apologise. My microphone has died because this noodle has forgot to charge him. But if you want to get an airbox open on a 1.9 TDI Audi 80, you've got a clip down there which you flick up with a screwdriver and then that will flip down. You've got two here that you flick that way, two there that flick that way, and you have another clip just down there, same thing, screwdriver, flip, and it will unlock. Pull that off, pull your filter out, new one in, reverse order. Very simple, very practical. Now, I'm sorry I don't have a microphone, but we will make this work. I will charge them tomorrow, and I will try and get some more videos. But unfortunately, we'll have to deal with no microphone for me today. So I do apologise. That was my fault for being a noodle, as I said. And that tyre is now very flat. Anyway, that's the air filter changed. I'll just show you the air filter now I've got you here. I should have put a shot in already for you. You'll notice there's no sound other than audio, like music. But if I just show you, this is the old filter. As you can see, probably causing a few performance issues, if I'm honest. Not going to be the best filter in the world. It's full of shit. Yeah, so good job we changed this. So let's get that back in. Ooh, that's a dusty filter. Right. Okay. Let's get on with the cabin filter then, shall we? So, I want you to just admire the state of this pollen filter in a second when I lift this up. I don't think this has been changed for a very long time. That's a filter under there. Isn't that amazing? Jesus. That is absolutely diabolical. No wonder it smelt bad in there. I'll just show you the new one for preference. Shit. I don't need the instruction book, I just found it myself. That's the new one. Look at that. Nice shiny clean one. And then if I lift that up. Fucking hell. Jesus, wait, right, let's get that out. That's disgusting. Holy mackerel. Oh, it's gone hard. Oh. Oh, it's gone like all funky. Oh. There you go. One cabin filter for an Audi 80 that is absolutely gumped up to shit. Unbelievable. I mean, this is just a side by side. I mean, honestly, really. Never mind. Right, let's get this in, shall we? Fucking hell. Jesus, wet. We need to clear out the fucking. That's all you need to know, really, doesn't it? Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. In an old car. How much more is in there? Right, that'll do. We've got most of it. I still can't believe that. That is so gummed up. I mean, look at it. Was there even any air coming through that? Christ. I don't even know if that brand even exists anymore. Does that brand exist anymore? Well, funny. This looks a little thicker, but maybe it's just the way it is. I don't know. Right. Press in. Press that back down. Ow. Fucking hell. This nearly went through the windscreen with a screwdriver. Fucking hell. Oh. Jesus. Cool. That was an easy pollen filter replacement. Right. Okay, so pollen filter on Audi 80. Very simple. You remove this massive rubber trim from this here. Goes right along the car. And then you just have to, you don't have to take this whole thing off. Don't listen to what anyone says. Honestly, it's easy to just do 1, 2, 3 of those little flathead things. You just gently twist them. They will damage, obviously. And then this will just lift up, and the filter's literally right there on left-hand drive UK vehicles. Anyway, it might be on the other side on a different car. I don't know, but that's where it is on a 94 anyway. So just so you know, that is how you change one, and please do, because mine was disgusting. You know, right? What I don't understand is, why is it always me that gets problems when I'm trying to do something good for a car? Like last year, I was going to service Lucia at the Course B, and then she blew up on me. And this year, I go to service this car, and it gives me a flat tyre. Why? Now I know the spare has air because I put air in it to make sure if I needed it, it would have air. Problem is, I don't know how old the spare is, and it looks like an all-terrain, if I'm honest. I feel like it's an original, but I couldn't tell you. And if it's balanced correctly, here's another story. And here we are. Also, by the way, I got a new jack, courtesy of my dad, because mine had broke a caster wheel. So yeah, got a new one for free off him. So thanks, Dad. Safety first and all. So we'll try that out. 3 ton this one. Mine was a 2.5, I believe. This is now 3. So more than capable of lifting this fucker easily. Right. Shall we get this wheel off and change? Because let me just grab that little remote device that I need, and then we'll get this changed, and then we can move the car to the centre and do the oil and stuff. Because we need to get this done, really. There's only oil and gearbox oil left at this point, and the oil filter. So the quicker we get this done, the better we'll all be off. So let's pull this trim off. Oh, Christ! Oh, that's stuck. Come on. Oh. Right, let me just go get some tools, and I'll be back. Wasn't planning on doing a tyre today, but this car had other plans apparently. So here we are. It was just meant to be a service, but Camilla has other plans. So you know. Camilla, the trusty steed, has given me a flat tyre. Ah. Right, let's get her up, shall we? Let's get her up. I want a mat, I'm not lying on the wet floor. 1 second. Hopefully it's not going to rain, because well, it'll be a real bad time if it does. For me. Right. So we need to get this right. Get the axle. No, probably get the axle stand underneath here. Don't know why she's. I must have hit something on the way over here. That's a very tiny. safety tip, when you're jacking the car up, always leave the jack just touching the sill with enough weight, just enough that it's holding the car with the axle stand. Never use just one in case it falls on you. I've seen the videos. I don't want it happening to myself or anyone else. Because a car, believe it or not, when it lands on you, would probably hurt. So, you know, just bear that in mind when you're doing anything that involves jacking the car up, okay? That was my quick safety PSA for you all. You've all been warned. And again, I apologise, I've got no microphone. That's my fault for not charging it. There's no excuse. I'm terribly sorry. Fucking hell, just fell off. Let's see what happened. There's got to be a reason why it went flat. Let's have a nosy. Because this was a good... Found it. Yeah, look at that. You can see the air still coming out, look. Little bastard. Yeah, you're a fucker. Marvellous. Right, bear with. Right, let's hop the spare on, shall we? Also, a video coming up is I'm going to get some new brake discs for the front of this. And some pads. Because discs came up on the MOT advisory last year. Or this year, sorry. When it went for so we need to do some brakes at some point. Right, let's get you on. Right, bear with, I'm going to have to sit down to do the foot. And now, it's wet ass. Not what I wanted. Nope, that's not gone in. Always do them hand in first, and then you won't cross thread them or run the risk. I can't look to turn at the minute because I'm trying to do this, but right. I've got a wet ass, probably. You can probably see that, but I can't. But I know I have. Now, just need tighten those down on the car. It's the first time the spare's ever been on this car in my ownership. I can feel the wet ass now. That's uncomfortable. There we go. Tighten the ratchet. So I'm about to loosen. Get that off like that. This. This should already be set. It is now. We will want the extension. Sort this back up when it's down. Right, let's drop her back down, shall we? There you go, old girl. There you go. Right. Put these up. Now, they were at 92 but I read somewhere else it's like 100 and something, so I've turned it up a little bit. So there we go. And you do it crisscross. There you go. And when you're done with your torque wrench, undo the tension on it. Never leave it tensioned. Not good for the spring. My mate told me that. I didn't know at the time. All that's left is to put our little cap back on. Put it in the same place and it came up on. There we go. Better. We're back inflated. Right, I'm going to put the other one in the boot and I'll get back to you. Right, so I've just done the oil, which turned out to be a nightmare because whoever put the oil filter on had to put it on extremely tight. I mean, I couldn't get it off for ages until I eventually broke it free. But if you're the person that put that oil filter on, which if you're wondering is down there, and you put it on that tighter than hand tight, you, sir, or miss, are an absolute asshole. Because that was unbelievably tight. You don't need it that tight, you just need a hand tight. That's about it. You don't need it any more than that. I mean, I've been looking for leaks, if it's going to leak all week, and I can't see any leaks, which is a good sign. Rods? Yeah, no leaks. Might be a bit of oil left over from when I took it off, obviously, because I can't get up there to wipe it. But I can't see any leaks. I just want to see if I can tighten that a little more. I've got a zip tie the under tray on, and then check the level when the car's down. And then that's about it. The sump plug isn't leaking, so next oil change we'll get a new sump plug because that will need a new one next time. I don't think I could get that any tighter than I tried, if I'm honest. But that's about as tight as I'm going to get it, if I'm honest. Oh, there is a little more giving it. A little more, but wasn't much. A little bit more tight is always better than none. Oh, no, it's just my camera. I thought my camera was broken, it's not. It's fine. Anyway, right. That's the oil and filter done. And the oil was black as you could imagine for a diesel, and the filter was a bit goopy. So, yeah, I think we changed it just in time along with everything else. I'm going to crack on with the under tray and then I will get back to you. Right, let's try and get this under tray on, shall we? Get this car down and get her out of here. What we need to do is get this all lined up. Out. Going forward, you're not in. There you go. That's now in on that side. Just a little bit. That's its hole. So that one should also be in. Yeah, in. Cool. Right, zip ties, because this was broken when I got it, and it's not because I'm lazy. I just got oil down my neck. If that was oil, I hope it was. Oh, I have a feeling it was though. One. Where's the middle? I have actually used my brain here. Shit, I put the wrong end through. Fuck. Oh no, it's because it's fucking twisted, that's why. Fuck's sake. Of course it would. We're going to have to just deal with the already smell, I think. That's another one. Right, this side. If I have to take this undertail off ever again. Right, snip the ends. If they would. Oh. And there's another. Cool, try it on. Here we go. You. Ooh. Right. That's on. Right. Let's drown this, drain this black oil away. If I can get the lid open. Fuck it out. Oh, that was on tight. Let's get rid of this, shall we? Funnel would probably be more required, but we'll go with this. I see some chunks in that as well. The only way you get these from, go to any cafe. They'll probably give you a few empty ones for nothing. I usually pull my brake caliper on. There we are. Right. It's the service done on the old girl. Let's do a recap. Oil, filter, air filter, pollen filter, done. Gearbox service will have to wait till next weekend because I need to get a tool for the drain plug. The fill plug I can remove, it's the drain plug. That's the problem. But I'll add a tyre because we got a punch all the way here. Otherwise, we're okay. She should be dandy to go. So I'll run her for a bit now, check the oil level again. I'll run her and then we'll see what we get to. But for now, thanks for watching. And I will see you. Fucking hell, look at the state of me. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Catch you all later. Ta-ra!